Deal stress damage to all enemies. No. What did I pick up? Gun. Minions and enemies gain accuracy until the battle ends. That seems horrible. No, thank you. Munch it. Excellent. Creation. Wait, where'd you come from? I have too many units. I'm kind of glad I don't have 2 extras, because then I'd have more units. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So if you have 1 of every unit, it's your entire bottom row and then like an extra 3 spots here filled. That's too many units. That's too many units, too many units. Although in 1 combat I can fill this up. Yeah, in 1 combat I can fill that up. We're almost to the boss fight, by the way. We're 3 combats away from the boss fight, and we can heal up to full or get full mana right beforehand. That's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. Is Abe upset about winning? I'm not upset about winning. Put in some new stuff. Putting in some new stuff seems like a good plan. 2 dread, I don't care. Still have not used these abilities. Because, like, yeah, I could mocking riposte. Or I could attack the enemy. It's not like enemies attack you more often, which sometimes would be nice, like that last fight. And I'm not using the trap, even though I could and possibly should, but it seems like it's more for, you know, getting enemies to kind of get into it and kind of move back and forth in and out of the trap. I feel like, honestly, I might just go for +2 evasion, +2 vigor. Just get the right side abilities for the bonuses, because I don't care about dread. And I'm not using the abilities, so why not just go for, you know, they make it better. You know, 50% healing? Sure. Lose initiative? Sure. So I'm just going to do that, just to make you a little bit stronger. Now you gain more armor. Enemies attack the skeleton more often. Strikes back when attacked, dealing 100% stress damage. No. I mean, it's nice to punch through ward, but just give me the health. Health and better block, so if I do use your ability, it's a little bit more reliable. It's all about that reliability. I can also buff you slightly. I think that initiative is honestly pretty decent right about now, because I am using your ability first in most combats. So we'll buff you. Also infested, probably not going to be using you. We do have another bride we could use, but then I'd have to give them abilities. Oh, you know how lazy I am. We haven't done a vampire for a while. And there's no vampire. Now there is one. Okay. Dude, I hate not being able to take the vampires. It's kind of annoying. But we can take a frontline Dark Knight, a vampire, and a... I don't know, what about a blood phantasm? Once again. Well, the enemies have a lot of ward. It's going to be annoying punching through. Good point. You do deal physical damage. You can heal... Whenever you receive direct damage, you can heal. Now, is this direct damage... Like, what am I trying to say? What they're implying is that it's not like burn damage. But if someone does an AoE, does that count? I assume it does. I assume it does. Nope. Critical hit deals more damage, deal more raw damage. Kind of like the idea of healing more. I know that attack and dread is nice, but we can buff ourselves in other ways. There's not many units that can just heal, so let's just heal.
Get back to battle.
We could try taking them along. They might actually function better in the front line. pop the stance, heal other units on occasion. You know, we can give it a shot. Who's going to be in the back then? You can temporarily operate in the back. You can trap. You can do your multi-hit. It's extremely cheap, 15. That's actually extremely cheap. So you can be in the third position. That gives you access to more of your abilities. Could give it a shot. Blood Phantasm. At the start of each round, the minion restores 5% of max vigor. And maybe even the heart would be good on you. This might be good on the golem, so that he can take self-damage. But, well, you know what? Transfusion. It says restore to all allies. Does that mean self? I don't know. Let's find out by doing the mission. There you go. Could also give you Jester's Visage. And if, I'll be honest with you, if this also heals the Blood Phantasm, then having them get hit more often makes sense to me. They have a decent amount of block. Every time they get hit, they can heal everyone else. We can also give them like damage reduction or something. Okay. I really miss Mud. I can't take my my awesome vampires along because it'll just buff the enemies. I don't want them to buff the enemies. You know what we could do? We give them some training because, you know, I'm going to take them out on a mission eventually. More likely than the Lost Soul, who I can just give a brain to get him leveled up. So let's do that. Let's make sure that people who we use get sent to the arena. Right, so is this going to work? I think it just might. It's a bit of a wonky loadout here. And in fact, we might not want to have a tank in the front when we have kind of a tank in the third position. Especially because this guy can just heal himself. But I'm going to do this anyways just because I'm worried about what's going to happen. I'm a little concerned. But I think we'll be fine. Especially because we can just make all these enemies go insane. We can go through their protections and do a lot of damage to them quickly. So let's do it. Yeah. Abe stream all night. Oh, you say that and my internet kind of hiccuped. Okay, it's back. Stance. Oh, God. I'm not going to stream all night. However, I very well could, but I'm not going to. I'm probably going to stop after this mission here just because it's been almost 7 hours and I am hungry. Well, now I gotta think. I forget that the scout can do that, and without having our own Bride of Iratus, that's extremely difficult to deal with. Like, how do you deal with that unit who, who's gonna stance it out? I don't think Magical Trap will do it. Interrupt stances. You have to be in the front. Interrupt stances and enter a stance. So we have to put the vampire in the front. How is that going to happen? You can move back. No, you can't. You can move back if we use your alt. So the Blood Phantasm has to move back, and then we can spell you forward in order to interrupt the stance. Now, admittedly, it might get hit by the ward. However, we're going to be using the AoE on the Blood Phantasm anyway. So we're going to have to spend some turns making this happen. It's annoying, but it has to be this way. We have to get you up to the front. So we're going to make him go insane. Unlucky. Cowardice. Betrayal. Oh, Betrayal is so nice on the damn fire. And Panic, minus 50 accuracy. You gotta love it because his base accuracy is already low. And you gotta love the chance of skipping a turn. That was a very good insanity. Thank you, Skeletor. Sorry, Mr. Skellington. Sorry, that 2 comedian. Forgot, keep changing your name. Then, what are we gonna do here? Well, You restore vigor on the counterattacks. Each time an enemy receives a debuff, deal stress damage to it in a stance. No thank you. Hollow Stare, was that the one that needed to be upgraded to hit 2 units? No. Oh, just massive stress damage to 1. That's probably better. I'm just trying to think what I want to do on this turn, because you have to move forward and hit you, but you're gonna do your ult first. So we really don't need you to do anything on this turn. Like you could punch through the block on this guy, get him killed. We can punch through the block on the scout and get you killed. I kind of like that. It's not going to do damage, but just in case that interrupt stance is something that hits block instead of ward, nice shot. I would like to have this, because like it says it deals stress damage, but it says stance in it says stance in red. I think it hits ward. I think it hits ward. So we're gonna want this. It's only gonna hit 1 unit. Who cares? It's gonna move you back, right? Yes. Okay. So we can move you forward.
Strength through pain.
Interrupt stance. You stared at her. You got her. And if we wanted to, we could even stun a target on this turn. Or we could do a buff. I don't think we need to do a buff. I think we just want to maybe just toss in a quick little stun. I mean, you could just hit this guy hard. I like that too. In fact, you have multiple stacks of the buff. So go ahead and hit this guy like 4 times.
Break them, bones.
Break them! That's pretty good. That's actually really good. So you're in stance again, but we can deal with that. I would like it if they actually attack my minions, though. I have many minions who just can go into a stance and get hit. I kind of like it. You need to die at some point, so I'm gonna hit you. Really, you got hit with a flaming sword? That doesn't interrupt your stance? Wow, good job. You're much better at this than I am. So I could stance it up, but honestly, I don't feel the need. Oh, you know what? Yeah, light him up. Damage reflection also, hey, interrupt stance. Aha! He took 34 damage. You fool. Stun a target for 1 turn. It's not gonna hit you. It'll hit you, but I still think that you should just smack this guy. You're gonna kill him kinda quickly. 1 more turn and the skeleton's got him. You know what? He missed, which counted. I love it. He hit him twice, and he got hit with a magical reflection twice, I think. I actually was not paying attention to the number, but I really hope it was twice, because that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Let us start smacking people, like you. Flaming that sword is not flaming. Well, it's like made out of lava or something. I mean, look at it. Okay, don't do your AoE. Can mark a minion for 2 turns and enemies will hit the marked minion, and I mean, that's kind of interesting. Like, if we enter stances and then get hit a whole bunch. I kind of want to do it again, honestly, with the stance, see what happens. Like, here, get me. And it is a ward thing, because he had 1 block up. I mean, what do you do? What do you do? You have hit this unit buff up on 2 units, and they don't hit the unit. What are you gonna do? You need to... you don't need to stay there. We can just stun you. You do not need to heal. You can smack him. I will admit, once I got this ability, on the skeleton. I get the insanity now. It's fun. I like lighting people up on fire. I actually want you to be at the front now. Can you be at the front? Can you move back? You cannot move back. You can lunge front, I guess. Well, I mean, that's a problem with putting up stances that's like, if you hit me, something happens. Because if the enemy doesn't decide to do the attack, then nothing happens. It's kind of annoying. We actually need to punch through your protections. And now you shoot her, you dick. The moment of revenge. Going into a stance doesn't make that much sense right now. I'd like to try to make it work, though. You know, just impale forward in that case. Excellent.
In the world.
Now you got +2 vigor. Congrats. You are going to hit you. Ah, right, the armor. I forgot. That may have not been smart. We'll hit you instead. If you're gonna read this conversation, please don't put it on YouTube, lol. Chat, why are you talking about piss? Well, Tafty says, I heart piss. I want you to go into stance. Oh, you can do it from the third position. Okay, do that, please. Now, I want to know if they hit her, I want to know what the damage reflection is like on that, basically. Does that do damage on a hit? Yes, it does a little bit of damage. Okay, it does not heal the blood phantasm, but it works on AoEs. We've learned immediately that it works. I like it. Good crit.
Mop up.
No! I keep leaving them alive while they're insane! I don't want more of these ladies! I can't have them! I don't have room for them! I'm accidentally completing the achievement of getting these damn ladies and I'm not getting parts out of them. I can't hold them! At the start of combat, all enemies must pass a sanity check. I can do that already, no thanks. God damn it. No more ladies for Abe, please. Let's go get some Iratus experience, I think. I would like to get another level. My minions are doing just fine, but more skills means I can actually get some abilities. Like healing to full as a emergency action to keep someone alive, I would like that. Did I take the one that was like, enemies have +6 vigor? Which one was that? Is it this one? Plus wrath after killing a target with a spell. Which one was the one that was like plus vigor? Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Minions gain +8 vigor. I need one more point for that. I would like to get it, but I mean, I would still like to get the one that makes them heal to full if you need it, because it's good. But, I don't know. Let's just do a mission. Probably the same mission, because, I mean, it worked well last time. Now, that's a scout, right? So the scout, we need to have the blood phantasm in the back, and we need to have you in at least the third position slot so you can do the interrupt stance. Now, technically, we could have the Skelelord in the back who could do it with a stun, because I imagine the stun will interrupt stance or stun a target, but he can't hit the back line, he can only hit the front line. And the stance doesn't hit the back line. Ooh, that raises a problem. How do we stun a unit in the back line? You know what? I took 1 second to look at what we had, and I realized we didn't have what we needed. because we would not be able to stun the 4th position. We can stun the 3rd position, and by stun I mean interrupt stances, but not the 4th position, so we need this. We need to have Twig Breaker here to do that. Now, I might give them evasion just so that they don't get crit and die again, but fuck it, let's just do it. Right, Battle Squad, let's do it. Everything is set. Sure. Wait. Oh, we got him. So here's their abilities. First ability. From the back, they can lunge forward 2 spots and do 46 damage. Oh my god, that's a lot of damage. Their second ability is from the front. They enter their stance. Deals 150% damage to an enemy that attacks. Their third ability deals 25% damage 3 times, target loses armor. Their fourth ability is target loses resistance. And you can look at this and you can see that they can hit first, second, third, and fourth position. So our, Bride of Iratus, who gets crit for 61 damage, they're not safe in the back. They could still get hit by this damn third ability. If you can push her back to the very back line, then the Dampier can only do a lunge. But you have to be able to push him back, which I guess you could do with get away from him, but it only knocks him back 1. In any case, add one of the one-time use artifacts for this one. It says mud. I don't think we need it. We know what we're doing. We're gonna make them all go insane anyways. The heal also heals the enemy, so be careful with that. The heal also heals the enemy. The heal also heals the enemy. Are you talking about, hold up. Are you talking about this? No, it heals all allies. The spell from your talents also heals enemies. All units. Battle Eternal. I get it. To be fair, I think this is still valuable because how often is it just one crit? It's one crit that just brings one of my units down. They hit the wrong enemy and I'm scared that they're gonna die. Maybe I haven't even attacked. Maybe I've killed one of them. Maybe I've, beaten up their blocks and their wards, and I've removed their armor and their resistances, and I'm just waiting for the final KO attack from my ghoul. And this is still valuable. Thank you for pointing that out, though. That is very helpful. That's a good tip. Be wary of that. But I still think it's valuable just to be able to use, because I think it's a good ability. I have not used a ghoul in a while, I'm realizing. Do we need you if we have a ghoul? Could we replace you with a ghoul? Ghouls can do a little bit of healing. No, we could do. Hold up. We could get rid of the Dark Knight and have the Blood Phantasm in like the second position, so that they can do their heal. They can buff a minion, buff the skeleton, and so that they can do damage reflection. That seems like it could be interesting. And you can do a personal heal with your attack. Let's put the Blood Phantasm in here. Maybe we can get some good value out of it. And we can still interrupt stances. Good. If you get the ghoul, put on some block. I do need to put on some block. Hey, it will be funny when the boss plus a few of your minions are almost dead. That's a good point. You don't want to use it on a boss fight unless you're happy. Will Tafty says, I've had 20 subscriptions and 17 are gifted. People here are generous. People here are generous peeps. I'm scared. I think Mud is right.
It embellishes
Let's find a brain.
undead features.
If I only had a brain. What's our other abilities? Start with Wrath. Vigor buff when you get a kill. Start with Wrath. What was the other one I was using in that slot? All minions and enemies gain evasion. Would I rather have the Wrath or the evasion? I think I'd rather have the evasion. Right, let's do it. You just shot. Wait a minute, hold on. You cannot ward the back. Oh, I did it again! I was literally saying, I'm so good, I remembered, I looked at the abilities and we can't interrupt the backline stance. You can't interrupt the backline stance. So luckily that frickin' scout didn't do anything. I am a flippin' moron. Anyways, let's make them all go insane. Cowardice, Betrayal, Berserk, Berserk. Ooh. 87 damage. 2 of them Berserk. Scares the shit out of me. What we're gonna do is we're gonna buff the Skeletor. We're going to do our damnedest to kill you. I actually kind of want to pull the scout forward one by pushing the crossbowman back one, because then if the scout does their stance, we can take them out. As is, I'm going to have to we could just wait and ice the Shield Maiden pretty quickly. I'm going to ice the Shield Maiden as quickly as possible. That helps. Mud says, it looks like the skeleton is chewing on the sword. That would be great. Like a vampire hunter, holds a sword at a skeleton, not exactly the right weapon type there, and the skeleton just bites the sword. It's like a weird comedy moment, almost. Anyways, you have to... You're Berserk, so I'm going to actually do Reign of Gore first. Because it did 127 damage, and this should ice you.
Maybe I'll craft this
Good.
one into furniture.
So now we can interrupt stance on the scout. That's big. We do need to hit a unit. I think I'm just gonna buff real quick though. Just because I don't want to waste one shot here when I could just waste 2 shots here. Although you don't bust down the protection. I mean, she can still light him on fire if we move the Vampire back. What we're going to do instead is hopefully have enemies attack you, because that buff is going to last for 1 more turn, and the Blood Phantasm is just going to do the ability that makes it so that we can heal everyone just for the hell of it. I want to see how it works. I want to keep using it. What can you do from the back line? Basically everything. The 3rd or the 4th position, it doesn't matter for you. So yeah, I am going to move her forward just so I can light enemies on fire, and it's pretty good fire damage. It'll get the kill pretty quickly. Ooh, you're stancing. You didn't actually shoot. Annoying. So we are going to stance you, just I guess for the hell of it. Maybe you'll get shot, maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. But that stance is going to last for a long time, I feel. GD Quark. GD Quark, GD Quark, GD Quark, GD Quark. I don't want to lunge with you. I want to wait, because I want you to make an attack first. You're just gonna stance again? I hate you. No one's attacking my skeleton. I guess if they just stance up the entire time, what are you doing? You're not doing anything. I'm not doing anything. Whoa. I didn't fuck up your stance? I didn't fuck up her stance. She's gonna hit for 100 damage. And I didn't mess up her stance. I could make her hit the Blood Phantasm. She's got more health and more evasion. I fucked it up. I did not realize that she was in a stance. I completely just didn't notice that at all. Now, I could spell her somehow. I'm thinking, what would I do to make that happen? Move her to the front? I don't think just moving a unit does it. One, two, three, yeah, they're all here. Like, I don't think just moving a unit does it, but it would... I mean, it pulls her forward. Like, how do I do this now? I mean, maybe I just Reign of Gore and try to just wipe her. You know what? I know what we do. I know what we do. Our Vampire still has one block, which will completely negate the damage output from this. So what we do is we lunge forward, and then we'll spell move the skeleton back. Then the stance shot will hit the block, and we'll take no damage. It's got to be done like that, I think. Kind of annoying, but I think it just has to be done like that. And it's not that bad of a turn, honestly.
That's gonna leave a mark.
I don't know... Oh, right, it ignores block, doesn't it? Ignore armor and block. So we have to now move back.
Strength through pain.
Which is fine. And, you know, we could do like another buff or something, but it doesn't seem to actually be doing anything. I'm just going to hit. They're not hitting the skeleton, unfortunately. So the block protected us from the entire damage there. Oh, that was good. That was close. We can't stun with the skelly because the skelly can only stun when he's in the back 2 positions and the enemy is in the front 2 positions. So I could stun either of these 2 boys and girls, and only if the skeleton was back here. There was nothing else I could have done, and I moved already with my bride. We should be waiting with our bride every turn, just in case the scout does a stance, and we can interrupt it. But on this turn, what we're going to do is just interrupt with the with you. So we don't need to worry about that here. I mean, I could not do that and then do something else, but, you know, I could just ice this guy. Well, no, it's not going to ice him. If it's not going to ice him, then let's remove your stance.
Savor these last few.
And we'll have the vampire get the kill on this guy, because she can punch through, block. Oh, she can't. Not with. She can't use this ability from the front, but this ability will still work. Yeah, barely. You know what? Should have done the other one, because he had no ward. It would have just done more damage, I think. Attack 5 times versus 3 times. 45 versus, well, 45. So it would have been about the same damage output. But it would have not hit that first block. Right, okay, things are working. Physical attack deals damage. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa! What the hell? Oh, thank you. The hell was that? It hits the front too. Oh, god damn it. I always make mistakes like that. Please stun someone. Thank you. Okay, big mistake. Not big success, big mistake. You're gonna have to go and heal. Actually, you could heal yourself, but I have to move someone back to do that. Yeah, whew, man. We're good, we're fine, don't worry about it. A little scary. And you're just stancing it up again. I don't care about you stancing it up again. Critical hit heal not necessary. Move forward, please. Because you can't move backwards. You can interrupt stances so we can actually hit you, but I don't care about stalling with everyone else.
No mercy.
It's a good crit. Now you. How do we heal you? This attack heals. per hit. So I think we move you forward
Strength through pain.
so that you can heal. And I used the right attack this time. So that was good. Damn it! That's it. That's it. I'm done. F not killing these goddamn enemies. I don't want them. Game. If you're not going to let me stockpile them, I don't care. With every minion's successful ability using, enemy loses vigor and sanity. 4% or 2%. Okay. So it's guaranteed damage. But it's not a lot. I mean, 4%... that doesn't seem that good. We got a bunch of brains. I'm getting a lot of brains. I need more parts. That's the thing I don't have. I have brains, no parts. I will say, thank Christ that we finally have enough souls we can upgrade a building, because I'm sick of having these damn peers around.
Masonry.
And now we can put someone else in here to get them leveled up. Who is going to get leveled up? Let's send in Chunky Boy. Then, who gets healed? You. You can get pulled out. And you can get pulled out too. I want to be able to see the units who I'm actually contemplating using here. Excellent. 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 How much experience for a next level? 3,000? Not even close. Do have 2 skill points. We're about to fight a boss pretty soon. What I need is a spell that interrupts stances, just in case I get myself into a position like that again, where it's like, I can't do anything! Should have also probably gotten this stuff a little bit more religiously early on. Like, Scalpel Artist, more parts. Minions gain vigor. I'd like to get these for boss fights, but it's going to take a long time to do it.